Go ahead.
All right.
You want me to do my intro too?
Oh my god, you're so much...
I'm so tall, dude.
Oh yeah, I know. So we're back again with now another NBA 2K video.
2K20.
And I'm with Afro right now.
What's up, everybody?
And we're going to be... So on his channel earlier, we did do a video on the gameplay impressions of 2K20. And right now, I'm doing my team. So if you want to check him out, link in the description. He did just
everything gameplay and then a couple sprinkle of my team, like a Salt Bay, a little sprinkle.
Yeah, I feel
now we got all the my team, and then I don't know if there's any gameplay we want to touch on.
We might, but we've got the my team here, so we'll hit this. All right, so first thing is I asked you guys on Twitter what you wanted me to ask because I got an interview with one of the my team developers and
the guy.
Exactly, pretty much, yeah, the main one. And the main question pretty much everyone was wondering is, what about contracts? Are they removed? Are they gone? And we didn't really get an answer. I ain't gonna lie, but...
So, I gotta stay tuned, which, in my opinion, compared to other answers, sounds good.
I agree.
So, I'm hopeful.
I agree. It sounds good, but you just...
There was stuff that was... And there was stay tuned, so... And there was in the blog.
Yeah, true.
Which we don't know when it's dropping, so it could be before, after, who knows. But yeah.
So contracts, we're not sure. And another thing about the My Team video that we're doing right now is My Team wasn't in the gameplay that we played, so we don't know too much. Yeah. We just were able to ask things, and that's pretty much it. But contracts as first, we're not sure. So then I was asking about reward cards. So rewards, a lot of people want more rewards in the game, which kind of makes sense because recently we've had domination at the start, and then weekly challenges this year were trash. Like moments challenges, there weren't that many. Really what I was looking for, I did ask about a domination part 2. I've always wanted that. Obviously I complete domination quite fast.
This man runs through it like that, bro.
But I was thinking like maybe we can get one mid-year. I did suggest that, so that's a possibility that he did actually, basically everything we said he was interested in. So it's good to hear that they're actually listening to us, and us being able to talk to them in that situation is really nice. But I do want to see a lot more reward cards this year for grinding out the game, because at the start of 2K19 and 2K18, 2K in the past, you grind out at the start and then it's pretty much just spend PC.
Yeah, exactly. As far as rewards, I did hear that basically anything that wasn't rewarding is kind of cut. He made sure that everything this year has a purpose and is a lot more rewarding because he plays the game a lot. He plays my team just as much as we do. And he was literally like, dude, I didn't even play schedule. Like, I literally got bored of schedule mode. So he was like, yeah, I made sure everything this year is super rewarding. So every solo that we actually play is worthwhile. He literally agreed with us on a bunch of stuff.
We're like, plays the game and he wants what's best for it.
Exactly.
And major respect. The next thing, a big question in the My Team community, draft mode. Now this is a thing where there was no answer. There
was no answer. The only thing we got is we added a ton of stuff in 2K20, just like 2K19. Indirectly, we didn't ask draft mode, and he's like, "Oh, we added a bunch of stuff." No, he said in general that they added a ton. So hopefully, maybe somehow.
I did ask straight.
I did ask draft mode, and he just like, listen, man.
He just said, I can't
say nothing.
That. So really, that has been said before about draft mode. We can't say, and it hasn't been in the game, obviously. Well, it was, but it was trash. Packing playoffs. But...
And I did say, when he did say we can't say, I'm like, listen, just please do it like 2K Empty Central if y'all put it in there. Because 2K Empty Central has it down perfectly, so I did suggest that.
You especially asked a lot more about the auction house, so I didn't really get much about it, but I asked about what about the pacing through the auction house? Is it slow like this year, which was pretty bad? And is there a maximum amount of cards? Yeah. Really couldn't answer too much, but you got a bit more than me,
I did get a little bit more. So he said it is similar to how it was last year. He doesn't know the speed yet, but basically what I suggested when he said that was either filters to be cheapest buy now, cheapest, newest card, all that stuff. Auction house canceling cards in 1 hour, so I suggested auction cards being up for an hour, and also canceling cards, being able to cancel cards, kind of like they have in Madden, and he said those were pretty good ideas. I don't know if he's going to have time to put them in. I don't know if he's even going to remember. They are on such a crunch, it's crazy, but hopefully he looks into the auction house, maybe speeds it up a little bit, takes some of my ideas into consideration. We don't know, so nothing's confirmed for it, but overall, hopefully.
It's good that we were just able to get our word out about this stuff too. So
because this is basically what everyone's been saying in the community.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway. One thing that I asked and I got pretty good answer, was about the realism in my team. So like, obviously you guys know Shaq shooting threes. Like,
basically, he said, yeah.
Like, it is going to happen, but not instantly. And you can sort of understand why. Because
it's going to be probably the same as 19, in my opinion.
And I didn't mind it because he did say to me that 2K, my team is a fantasy mode.
Yeah.
So a fantasy mode, they don't really want to make it 100% just realistic gameplay.
And that's more on Staff, and Staff wasn't there, so we wasn't able to talk to him or pick his mind, so we were not really like in a position to say anything about that.
Exactly. So really, like, pretty much he did say that, you know, there will be like
Shaq again.
Yeah,
probably.
But later in the year, obviously.
Yeah,
not straight
obviously,
away. Yeah. So I did ask about position locks. Just straight up said, are there position locks? And he pretty much said, not really, but like certain players will, you know, be worse at things at point guard. So if you run Shaq at point guard in 2K20 from what we're seeing now,
dude, it's not gonna work.
Smaller,
they're a lot
agile.
slower.
Yeah.
They're a lot less agile, and they're gonna get ripped a lot more. So I feel like that's another thing. Guards play a lot different than bigs do, and you can tell the speed difference and everything.
Yeah, for sure. You got a much better answer for me to this. So I asked about locker codes. I was like, there was a big difference between 2K18 and 2K19, and I applauded that. I was like, well done. And asked about like the sort of rewards we might get in locker codes. Are they sort of going to be the same? And he was saying, yeah, like we're trying to consider to bring that along, you know, make it pretty much the same. But you got...
So I got a big hint out of this one.
Yeah.
So he said it's going to be the same as 2K19 as far as like the locker codes, the way they did it. But the way they're doing it is completely different. And I have no hints on how they're doing it, but all I know is it's not the ball drop. It's something completely new. So that's gonna be, dude. He got hyped. He got hyped talking about it, like saying so.
Well, I always wanted something for that, for locker codes, but you actually have to like play the game. So let's say like,
dude, that'd be sick too.
You get a better chance of getting what you want if you actually play the game in that time. Because I hated it in previous years with like 2K18 and 2K17 where, you know, it was like instant first person to type it in wins, and people that don't even play the game. I also got a lot of the cards too. But like people that didn't even play the game got all the cards, and people were getting duplicates just to get the 5,000 MT for discarding, and it's just like, bro, okay, it's
just a flex.
Fine. But that's one thing that it looks like is going to be really cool this year, so hopefully it is. Changing difficulty in play with friends.
So what I heard is that is addressed. That's
which
all
pretty much means
most likely.
I pretty much got the same answer too. I asked about it, pretty much said no answer, but wait for the block.
When I said play with friends, he goes, oh, being able to change the difficulty to whatever you want. That's when I knew. I'm like, okay,
yeah, they definitely know about it.
Yeah, they know about it, so there's no way they're not gonna fix it. So the server's crashing throughout the year. I asked about that. He said that's addressed in the blog, which means they're aware of it. They know what's going on, and they probably upgraded servers for 2K20. Scheduled promos for random days. So house promos kind of went from like being on Friday to Thursday to Wednesday, and I was asking if there's gonna be more of a set schedule. He said it's gonna be a set schedule, kind of, but it's also gonna be, we like the random drops. We like to just randomly surprise y'all sometimes. So I'm assuming it's gonna be similar to 19. It's not as like order. It's gonna be
signature days.
And random signature days, and then it might shift sometimes and go back. So it might be the same thing.
To be honest, I like that though. It keeps the community like on
because I have school and stuff. Moments challenges. He said there's gonna be. I asked him about like full games, like rewards, moments challenges instead of like playing full games, and he kind of said, yeah, we were looking at that. We're making sure it's worth it. So there's expect probably a lot more moments or shorter games in general, or full games that are more rewarding. I think that's the kind of lane he was kind of pushing with that. Toppers for boxes, I gave him an idea for it. I don't know if he's still going to do it, but he did say that they're working on odds. They're pushing up odds for sure. Like they're going to make sure odds on packs are always improving. He said they're going to, like they were pretty good in 19 in my opinion.
No, like pack-wise.
Pack odds were pretty good in my opinion.
I think,
and he said they're going to be higher than this year. So I think that's pretty cool.
Like players' prices got really cheap because that's one thing that you guys have to realize is if the pack odds are a lot
now
better.
They were like
players' prices just
Galaxy
keep on
Opal was like
down.
40K now. It's crazy.
Well, there's 10K.
Yeah, literally insane.
Like, so you got to remember that with the dynamic duo packs in 2K19, the players' prices just went zoom all the way down. So, you know.
All right, leaderboards. I was hinted at maybe there might be leaderboards. Who knows? I'm not sure. That wasn't confirmed or denied, but kind of same thing. Maybe there's leaderboards, maybe there isn't. The
What
big
about
thing.
your XP thingy?
I did suggest. I'd suggested a couple things. I suggested an XP, kind of like Madden, where they have levels, like an XP grinding thing, to where we can get the higher levels we get, the like more rewards we get. He said that was pretty cool. I suggested a weekend league. He liked that idea a lot. Dude, they listen to all of us. Like
It's
even
crazy.
LD.
Yeah.
Dude, LD. Two Bros, all of them, bro, they're on top of it. As much as y'all think, oh, they're not listening to feedback, bro, they have all the feedback. Don't worry.
Trust
like,
me,
they're
yeah.
actually,
They know,
I even
know.
doubted it. I was like, bro, they're probably not getting all the feedback. Dude, they know everything. But, like, overall, he was being real over it.
Oh,
Like,
they're so real.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
literally everyone we spoke to was just super real about it. If they couldn't answer a question, they'd like give us a little sneaky hint that made us think, which was cool. Like,
I was really
rated
dope.
that, yeah.
I messed with it. Like, contracts was probably a big thing because you're like, oh, okay, like, what's the positive, what's the negatives? And now it seems like everybody wants contracts out, so maybe finally we're gonna get contracts.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Well then, I think that's
That
pretty
was
much
that.
it.
Yeah, that was it. That was a
I
long
swear you
video,
talk
dude.
more than me.
I didn't talk more than you. You talked a ton in the first half, and
True.
the second half I kind of took it over because, you know.
Anyway, one other thing I want to say is I'm not short, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. I was sitting.
Okay.
I didn't want to cut my head off in the video,
Thanks,
so.
dude. Thanks. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I had
I'm
to make
5'9".
sure-
He's 6'2". He just wants to rub in the fact that he's 6'2". It's just 6'2" Australian chick magnet, just, you know, walking around LA getting everything.
Yeah, you just wait.
I can't do that.
You know. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the video. My camera's about to die now because I've got batteries because I'm smart. And shout out to Afro for being in the video. He will be linked down below. His video with me too will also be down there, so be sure to check that out, as that's all about gameplay. This is all about my team. So Afro, do you have anything to finish off the video with?
Nah, just, you know, if you guys want to know anything about gameplay, go down there, click the link, and yeah.
Yeah, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, follow me on every other social, which will be linked down below. Follow me on everything, boys and girls, and I'll catch you later, especially the females. See you all soon.